Hello, my name is Amber Parkinson, Fitness Manager at the Riverplex. This video is to overview Les Mills Virtual so that you may understand how to use it and how it can be beneficial to you at our gym. So what is Les Mills Virtual? Les Mills Virtual is professionally pre-recorded Les Mills classes that play to a big screen. It's available in two of our studios at the Riverplex, both in our cycling studio and our upstairs studio. So why did we choose Les Mills Virtual? First and foremost, this is going to give our members more flexibility for taking group exercise classes. Anytime that the studio is available, you can walk into the studio and take a class when it is convenient for you. This also allows us to add classes to the schedule where we know there wouldn't be enough participation to support a live class. Additionally, every summer, we remove some classes from the schedule because we know that those classes and time slots drop off during the summer months. This allows us to continue to hold that same class in that same time slot on that same day so that we can simply switch it back to a live class once the summer is over. Another benefit of Les Mills Virtual is that if for some reason there were a last-minute cancellation in either the upstairs studio or spin studio, we would be able to hold that same class in a virtual setting. Another benefit of Les Mills Virtual is that new members can also choose to take a class in a private setting. If it's too intimidating for you to take a class with other people in the same studio, the virtual setting is going to be for you. So how does Les Mills Virtual work? First, there's two different ways that virtual could be used. First, there's scheduled on-demand time. What this means is that there's blocks of on-demand time where if the studio is available and no one is in it, then you are able to go and choose which class you want to use. You can even start and stop classes as you wish. Scheduled virtual classes are on our group exercise schedule that can be found either at the front desk in printed version, or you can find it on our website or on our Riverplex app. The scheduled classes will automatically play at the start time of the class. There will be available time in the studio to allow for setup for each of these scheduled virtual classes. So when the studio is open, Les Mills Virtual is available. A couple of tips for on-demand. First of all, it is first come, first served. If there's another member or participant in the studio, either using the studio for Les Mills Virtual or for their own workout, they have first dibs. But if you are the first one in the studio, or the other person is okay with you using the studio while they were in there, you can choose a class as you wish, pause, stop, and change at any time. In order for a class to fully play during on-demand time, you need to ensure that the full class will be able to finish before on-demand time is done. For example, if you're trying to play a 60-minute class, but on-demand ends in 45 minutes, it will not allow you to play that class. The on-demand time always stops 15 minutes prior to closing, as well as 15 minutes prior to a live class beginning, to allow for the participant doing Les Mills Virtual to tear down, as well as everyone coming in for a live class to set up. All of the available classes for Les Mills Virtual are listed here. All grit classes, such as cardio, plyo, and strength, as well as CX Works and sprint, are only available in 30-minute formats. RPM is available in 30, 45, and 60-minute formats. Shabam, 30 and 45 minutes. Body Combat, Body Flow, and Body Pump are available in all three, 30, 45, and 60 minutes. RPM and Sprint are only to be used in the downstairs cycling studio, and any of the other classes are available to be used in the upstairs studio. When looking at our class schedule, either printed or on our website or app, you will note that anytime a virtual class is scheduled, it has this play button next to it. Anytime it's a live class, it will simply list the time, the format, and the instructor name. Again, our schedule always allows 15 minutes prior to a live class left open in order for virtual setup to be torn down and the live class to be set up. When using on-demand time in the studios, You'll locate the iPads next to the stereos in the cycling and upstairs studio. The schedule will always be the first screen you will see on the iPad itself. You can click on classes to see available videos. Below the classes, you will see options of either 15, 30, 45, or 60 minutes. Note, at this time, there are no 15-minute classes available. You can use these selections to only show you the classes available in the selected range. Also, you will note on the right-hand lower side an intensity. You can choose what type of intensity class you wish to take, and it will only give you the selected range available for those videos. Virtual classes that are available on our iPads are always 2 releases back from our live classes. For example, if we just released Body Pump 100, the latest release on the iPad available will be release 98. After you've chosen which class you wish to take, simply press the play button, and the video should play on the TV screen in each studio. You can choose to pause, stop, and change the classes as you wish, as long as there is available time in the studio before we close or another live class will begin. The intention for us adding Les Mills Virtual into our facility is simply to give our members more flexibility. Live classes will always be more preferred by our members and by our staff. Live classes allow us to connect better to you as our members and also allow us to push you more by knowing you personally. But having this virtual platform available allows you more flexibility to ensure that you get your workout when you are available. You also know that these virtual workouts are going to be the same quality and standard as we offer in our live classes, since we are making sure we're keeping the Les Mills name.